I did it!
Nigga, I'm the one doing the math. Getting right into this video, it's definitely that guy. This is not Nation, the best Nation. Looking into Danny Brown's dreads. This nigga's whack. I'm a fan of his work. Nah, fine as I remember lastly with him, Hair Like This. This was when I last heard of him. I think it was on the Absol album.
I just wanna be free. I ain't finna be nobody.
Control System, he had a song with him. This was Danny Brown's hairstyle then. I didn't expect him to make such the dread change that he has made over the years. I was quite the fanatic of his perm out right here with the high top straight. But I was very surprised to see that you guys are requesting over and over, do Danny Brown's dreads. I didn't even think that he even had dreads, but now that we're here and I'm seeing it, let's get right into his dreads. Obviously, more so today, Danny has put on some weight. But we remember him from Hair Like This. Brown obviously having Afrocentric hair, permed at this point. But in order for him to make dreads, all he has to do is leave his hair alone, which is what we were seeing, actually, for him to get to this point. So even with his hair permed, you can see that it's kind of locking up together. You can easily see here that some strands are starting to clump and what have you. But it's not the easiest coming from straight hair like this to dreads guaning like this. Specifically when you come from a high top afro like this. It seems to be that Danny's high top fro was the perfect texture to start freeforming with. You can see now that once the perm was let out, his hair is starting to clump together naturally, showing you the true freeform of these dreads. Now he might have a little bit of implementation of finger twisting just by playing around with his dreads from a day-to-day basis, but I don't think he actually went to get them done, manipulated, fashioned in any sort of manner. I like in this photo here we can see that some of the curls by his nape. This would be the shrinking stage for Danny and his locks, as we can see. But I was definitely really surprised with this nigga's hair. What else, man? Definitely really surprised with how his hair has come out. He seems to have almost lost the high top, or it's just the fact that his hair is long enough now to drop down on the sides, covering his high top fade. And if we head over to his Instagram page here, we can really see where his hair has come from at this point. Now you see these freeforms, these nappy dreads, probably been going for a few years at this point. Of course, I'm remembering Danny Brown with hair like this. So I mean, at least 4 years later, we can see his freeforms really starting to take play. Pictures like this, we really see his freeforms taking shape. Side tapers still in effect. Afro still looking good on the new growth. This photo here really showing you the definitions of his locks. The new growth still an afro on the top, but we see some length happening with those freeforms. Even a little bit of discoloration once the light hits it. You can really see the true tones of his locks, which is not black hair. It's kind of like a lighter brown even. Photos like this, just having his hair out. It almost seems that Sway made a lock chop as well. Looking at this photo here. DJ Sway here, I've seen him with lots of locks in his head, but not so much anymore. But he's still rocking the legendary Tam. Picture here with Danny and his headphones on. One tip is when you are freeforming your locks, when you wear headphones, you might get the impression that it's leaving indents on your hair and it's affecting the way your hair is forming. Don't be fooled. It's actually not doing any damage as you might think it would be. It actually enhanced my dreads when I was wearing headphones because it gave it like a little bit of friction in the spots that I was wearing my dreadlocks every day. So yeah, go figure. Again, we see him here, dreads in front of his face, hoodie on. Seems to be a pretty good fitting hood. Shot from the side hair. His hair is coming down in front of his face. He's not really one for styling or ponytails at all. I like that. I like this the freeform look. Some might say that rocking freeform dreads like this will leave you in a homeless appearing state. Don't let them fool you. You will still look great in a suit, as we see Danny Brown rocking here. An up close photo, we can see the texture of his locks once again. They are falling down to about his eyeballs, so still at the baby lock stage. I would guess he's going into his 4th year of dreads at this point, but he's probably in his 3rd year. Really quick, we can see the side tapers happening, the side fade. His locks look a bit more uniformed in this photo, but then when we see photos like this from 2 days ago, they don't look as uniformed as they once did. Looking at his nape, we see some congos happening, and even on the top of his head, we see them all combining together. So he's really holding it down for the freeform game. It almost looks like a dread mullet he's got going on, but Danny Brown's rocking the shit out of these locks every single day. Big him up. I'm gonna end this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Danny Brown dreads in the bag. Smash that like button down below. Check out my daily vlogs, and I'll see you guys on Instagram at KNOTNation. I'm out of here. Live streams at 420. Peace out, my brothers and sisters. One loving.
The nation.